Everything you desire is already within your reach, waiting for you to claim it. The power that governs the entire universe is not outside of you, but within you. To act as if everything always works out for you is not merely to pretend, it is to live in a state of certainty, and knowing that all you seek is already yours. Close your eyes for a moment and picture your ideal life. What do you see? Is it wealth, health, love, success? It doesn't matter what form your desires take, for they are all expressions of one fundamental truth: everything is working out for you. The very act of imagining it brings it closer to you. Now consider this: your current reality, no matter how it looks, is nothing more than a reflection of past beliefs. It is not fixed, nor is it final. Everything you experience today was once created by your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. This means that at any moment you hold the power to change it by shifting your inner world. To live as if everything always works out for you is to embrace this power with unwavering faith. It is to acknowledge that you are the architect of your reality. The key is belief, for belief shapes reality. But how do you cultivate this belief? Begin with a simple truth the outer world mirrors the inner world. What you feel and think about most consistently will eventually materialize in your life. This is not wishful thinking, it is the law of creation. You are constantly creating, whether you realize it or not. The only question is whether you are creating by design or by default. To act as if everything always works out for you, you must first assume the feeling of your wish fulfilled. Whatever it is you desire, feel as though it is already done. If it is financial abundance you seek, how would you feel if you were already wealthy? If it is love, how would you feel if you were already in a deep, loving relationship? If it is health, how would you feel if your body were already vibrant and strong? Cultivate that feeling within you now. Live from the end, not as someone waiting for things to change, but as someone who knows that they have already changed. You must feel the reality of your desire with such intensity that it becomes more real to you than your current circumstances. This may seem challenging at first because your senses will try to convince you otherwise. You will look at the world around you and it may seem as if nothing is working out. But remember, your senses are not the final authority. They merely reflect the past. The present moment is your opportunity to rewrite the story, to step into the version of yourself where everything always works out. Faith is the bridge between the unseen and the seen. It is the invisible force that turns your inner conviction into outer reality. When you act as if everything always works out for you, you are activating this faith. You are no longer reacting to the world around you. Instead, you are creating the world you desire from within. Let me remind you of something profound. You do not need to know how things will work out. The how is not your concern. Your only task is to remain faithful to the end result, to the feeling of your wish fulfilled. The universe will orchestrate the events, circumstances, and people necessary to bring it to pass. Trust that everything is already in motion, even if you cannot yet see it. What is required of you is persistence. You must persist in the feeling of your desire, even in the face of doubt, fear, or delay. These are but illusions, distractions meant to test your faith. Do not waver. Continue to act as if everything is working out for you, and it will. Now let's talk about the power of imagination. Imagination is the workshop of the mind, where all creation begins. Everything that exists today was once imagined by someone. The chair you sit in, the phone you use, the clothes you wear, all were first conceived in the mind before they became physical reality. Your imagination is your greatest tool in acting as if everything works out for you. Use it to your advantage. Each day, take time to imagine yourself already living the life you desire. Feel the joy, the satisfaction, the peace that comes from knowing that everything is working in your favor. And here's a secret: when you consistently imagine your desires as fulfilled, you will begin to notice subtle shifts in your world. Opportunities will appear seemingly out of nowhere, people will come into your life to help you, and circumstances will unfold in ways that support your vision. This is not coincidence, it is the natural consequence of living in alignment with the reality you wish to create. One of the greatest mistakes people make is to focus on what is not working. When they encounter obstacles or challenges, they let those circumstances dictate their thoughts and feelings. But here's the truth: what you focus on expands. If you focus on problems, you will attract more problems. If you focus on solutions, you will attract solutions. If you focus on everything working out for you, then it must, by law, work out. Remember, your feelings are the compass that guides your reality. If you feel worried, anxious, or doubtful, you are moving away from your desire. But if you feel calm, confident, and certain, you are drawing it closer to you. Cultivate the feeling of certainty, even when the evidence is not yet visible. It is also important to release the need for control. Often people try to force their desires into being, thinking that if they just work harder or push more, they can make things happen. But true creation does not come from force, it comes from flow. When you act as if everything always works out for you, you release the need to control every detail. You trust that the universe is handling it for you, and you allow things to unfold naturally. This doesn't mean you do nothing. You will still take action, but it will be inspired action. You will feel a nudge, a pull, an intuition guiding you toward the next step. And because you are aligned with the belief that everything is working out, the actions you take will be effortless and effective. I want you to understand that acting as if everything works out for you is not a temporary state. It is a way of life. It is a mindset you carry with you in every moment. When challenges arise, as they inevitably will, you meet them with the confidence that they are simply stepping stones on the path to your desired outcome. You do not let setbacks derail you, for you know that in the grand scheme, everything is working out in your favor. So I invite you now to step into this reality where everything always works out for you. Feel it in your bones, in your heart, in your soul. Live from that space of certainty. Trust in the unseen forces working tirelessly on your behalf. And as you do, you will witness the unfolding of a life beyond your wildest dreams. Everything you want is already yours. Act as if it is, and it will be. Everything in life flows from a single source. When you recognize that you are connected to this source, you begin to understand that all things, no matter how seemingly unrelated, are working together in harmony to fulfill your desires. This truth is the foundation of acting as if everything always works out for you. When you align yourself with this awareness, you shift from a mindset of scarcity and fear to one of abundance and faith. You start to see that life isn't happening to you, but rather through you. This shift in perspective changes everything. You no longer feel the need to question every event, every encounter, or every challenge. Instead, you realize that each moment, every situation, is part of a greater design. It's not random or chaotic, it's perfectly orchestrated for your highest good. Even those moments that seem like failures or setbacks are integral pieces of the puzzle. They are necessary for your growth, preparing you for what's to come. When you trust that everything is working out, even in the moments of uncertainty, you tap into a deeper sense of peace and clarity. There is great power in deciding that everything is always working out for you. This decision anchors you in a state of unwavering faith. Once you make this choice, your life begins to reflect it. Things that once seemed impossible now feel within reach, as if the very fabric of reality is bending in your favor. And it is. The moment you choose to live from this place of absolute certainty, the universe responds in kind. What you believe becomes your truth, and your world rearranges itself to match your inner conviction. But how do you maintain this belief when things appear to be going wrong? When life seems to be falling apart, when obstacles pile up, how can you continue to act as if everything is working out? The key is to remember that appearances are deceiving. What you see with your physical eyes is merely a reflection of old energy, outdated beliefs, and past thinking. It is not the final outcome. You are always in the process of creation, and what's happening now is simply a bridge to where you are going. It's essential to remember that nothing is ever truly wrong, even in your most difficult moments. You are being guided. Life is not punishing you, it is preparing you. Sometimes the path to your desires requires you to let go of something, whether it's an outdated belief, a limiting relationship, or a situation that no longer serves you. These experiences may feel painful in the moment, but they are always for your benefit. When you trust that everything is working out, even the challenges become opportunities for growth and transformation. Consider this: every time you faced a difficulty in the past, hasn't it eventually led to something better? Perhaps it wasn't immediate, but with hindsight you can see how those challenges pushed you to grow, to evolve, and to become stronger. When you begin to view life through this lens, you start to see that every challenge is a stepping stone to your ultimate success. This is what it means to act as if everything always works out for you. It is to trust without hesitation that even the darkest moments are leading you toward the light. One of the most powerful ways to maintain this mindset is through gratitude. When you are grateful, you acknowledge the good that already exists in your life, and in doing so, you attract more good. Gratitude is the ultimate state of receivership. It aligns you with the frequency of abundance, and when you operate from this space, the universe responds by giving you more to be grateful for. Even when things seem difficult, there is always something to be thankful for. Focus on those things, no matter how small, and you will notice a shift in your energy. The more you appreciate the good, the more good will flow into your life. In this state of gratitude, your desires no longer feel distant or unattainable. They feel inevitable. You begin to see evidence of their manifestation in the smallest of ways. Perhaps someone offers you an unexpected opportunity, or you find yourself in the right place at the right time. These are not coincidences, they are signs that everything is working out for you. The universe is constantly communicating with you, offering clues and nudges to guide you toward your desires. When you act as if everything is working out, you become attuned to these signs. You see them clearly, and you follow them with confidence. It's important to note that acting as if everything always works out for you doesn't mean ignoring reality or pretending that challenges don't exist. It means choosing to see beyond the current circumstances, knowing that they are temporary and that a greater plan is unfolding. It's about shifting your focus from what appears to be going wrong to what is going right, even if you can't yet see it. This shift in focus changes your energy, and when your energy changes, so does your reality. Another crucial aspect of this mindset is self-love. To act as if everything always works out for you, you must believe that you are worthy of good things. You must believe that you deserve to have your desires fulfilled. Often people sabotage their own success because they don't truly believe they are worthy of it. They may say they want something, but deep down they doubt their own worthiness. This doubt creates resistance, blocking the flow of abundance. When you truly love and accept yourself, you open the door for miracles. You no longer feel the need to prove your worth or seek validation from others. You know that you are enough exactly as you are, and that everything you desire is already yours. This self-love creates a powerful magnetism, drawing in the experiences, people, and opportunities that align with your highest good. When you love yourself unconditionally, you naturally act as if everything always works out for you, because you know that you are deserving of nothing less. In addition to self-love, patience is another key element. Acting as if everything always works out for you requires a certain level of trust in divine timing. Sometimes things may not happen as quickly as you'd like, but that doesn't mean they aren't happening. Trust that everything is unfolding perfectly, even if it's not on your preferred timeline. The universe knows the exact right moment for your desires to manifest, and that moment will come when you are truly ready to receive. In the meantime, continue to live from the end, embodying the feeling of your wish fulfilled, knowing that it is on its way. It's also important to release attachment to specific outcomes. When you act as if everything is working out, you don't need to cling to a particular result. You understand that the universe may have something even better in store for you. By letting go of rigid expectations, you allow the flow of life to guide you to something beyond your imagination. This doesn't mean you stop desiring or visualizing what you want. It simply means that you remain open to the possibility of something even greater than what you envisioned. When you adopt this mindset, life becomes a dance of co-creation. You set your intention, you align with the feeling of your desire, and then you let go, trusting that everything is working out perfectly. You don't need to micromanage the process or worry about every detail. Your job is to stay aligned with the energy of your desire, to feel it as if it is already done, and to allow the universe to take care of the rest. Every day as you move through life, remind yourself that you are supported. The same energy that created the stars and the planets is working on your behalf. It is guiding you, protecting you, and ensuring that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. When you truly understand this, there is no room for fear or doubt. You walk through life with confidence, knowing that every step you take is divinely guided. And so, as you go about your day, carry this truth with you. Everything always works out for you. No matter what happens, no matter what challenges arise, you are being led to something greater. Trust in this process, for it is as natural as the rising of the sun. Life is not a series of random events. It is a carefully orchestrated symphony, and you are the conductor. Act as if everything is always working out, and it will. You have within you the power to shape your reality. The moment you decide to live from a place of unwavering faith, everything changes. You no longer react to the world you created. And as you do, you will find that everything, absolutely everything, always works out for you. When you embrace the belief that everything always works out for you, you shift from a mindset of limitation to one of boundless potential. This transformation begins internally, in the way you perceive and interact with the world around you. You move from a place of reaction to a state of creation. You start to see opportunities where others see obstacles, solutions where others see problems. This shift is not just a change in perspective, but a fundamental realignment of your entire being with the flow of abundance and success. To fully embody this mindset, you must engage in a consistent practice of self-awareness and self-care. Begin by observing your thoughts and feelings with kindness and curiosity. Notice when you slip into patterns of doubt or fear. Recognize these moments without judgment, and gently redirect your focus back to the truth that everything is working out for you. This practice of mindfulness helps you stay aligned with your desired reality, even when external circumstances seem contrary. It's also important to cultivate a deep sense of trust in the process of life. Trust that the universe is always conspiring in your favor, even when things appear to be going wrong. This trust is not blind optimism, but a profound faith in the natural order of things. When you trust that everything is working out, you release the need to control every detail of your life. You understand that the universe has a much greater perspective, and that it's orchestrating events in ways that are beyond your comprehension. Consider the analogy of a seed growing into a tree. When you plant a seed, you don't see the process of growth happening beneath the surface. You trust that the seed is doing its work, transforming into a plant, even though you can't see it. Similarly, when you act as if everything always works out, you are planting the seeds of your desires. You trust that they are growing and developing, even if you can't see the results immediately. This trust is essential for maintaining your alignment and staying in the flow of abundance. A powerful way to reinforce this belief is through the practice of visualization. Visualization is not merely daydreaming, it is a conscious act of creating your desired reality. Spend time each day vividly imagining yourself living the life you desire. See the details, feel the emotions, and immerse yourself in the experience as if it is happening right now. This practice helps to solidify your belief that everything is working out for you. The more real and tangible your vision becomes, the more likely it is to manifest in your physical reality. As you visualize, remember to focus on the end result rather than the process. Imagine the feeling of having achieved your goal rather than fixating on how it will come about. This approach aligns you with the energy of success and abundance. When you focus on the end result, you are effectively communicating to the universe that you are ready to receive. This clarity of intention helps to attract the circumstances, people, and opportunities that will bring your desires into fruition. Another essential aspect of this mindset is the practice of affirmations. Affirmations are positive statements that help to reprogram your subconscious mind. By repeating affirmations that reflect the belief that everything always works out for you, you reinforce this mindset at a deep unconscious level. Create affirmations that resonate with you and reflect your desires. For example, you might say, I am aligned with the abundance of the universe, or everything in my life is unfolding perfectly. Repeat these affirmations daily, preferably in a relaxed state, to embed them into your subconscious mind. In addition to affirmations, it's important to surround yourself with positive influences. The people you interact with and the environments you immerse yourself in can significantly impact your mindset. Seek out individuals who support and uplift you, who share your beliefs and aspirations. Engage in activities that inspire and energize you. By creating a positive environment, you reinforce the belief that everything is working out for you and minimize the influence of negativity and doubt. One of the most profound ways to experience this mindset is through acts of kindness and generosity. When you give freely and with an open heart, you align yourself with the flow of abundance. Giving is a powerful way to reinforce your belief in the universe's generosity. It's a reminder that there is always more than enough to go around, and it helps to dissolve any fears of lack or scarcity. Acts of kindness not only benefit others, but also create a ripple effect that brings more positivity and abundance into your own life. Consider the practice of journaling as a tool for reinforcing your belief that everything works out. Journaling allows you to express your thoughts, feelings, and experiences, helping you to gain clarity and insight. Write about your successes, your desires, and your gratitude. Reflect on how past challenges have led to positive outcomes and how your current situation is unfolding perfectly. This practice helps to reinforce your belief that everything is working out by providing concrete evidence of the universe's support. Another key aspect of this mindset is to maintain a sense of flexibility and openness. While it's important to have a clear vision of your desires, it's equally important to remain open to unexpected opportunities and outcomes. The universe often has a way of surprising us with solutions and blessings that we couldn't have anticipated. By staying open and flexible, you allow yourself to receive the best possible outcomes, even if they differ from your original plans. It's also beneficial to regularly engage in practices that center and ground you. These practices help to maintain your alignment with the belief that everything is working out. Activities such as meditation, deep breathing exercises, and mindfulness can help to calm your mind and connect you with your inner self. When you are centered and grounded, you are better able to navigate life's ups and downs with grace and confidence. Remember, the journey to acting as if everything always works out is a continuous process. It requires patience, persistence, and self-compassion. There will be moments of doubt and uncertainty, but these are merely opportunities to deepen your trust and commitment. Each time you encounter a challenge, use it as a chance to reaffirm your belief that everything is working out. Embrace these moments as part of your growth and transformation. As you continue on this journey, you will begin to notice a profound shift in your experiences. Opportunities will present themselves, and doors will open in ways you hadn't imagined. You will find that people, resources, and circumstances align perfectly with your desires. This is the natural consequence of living from a place of unwavering faith and belief. Embrace the knowledge that you are a powerful creator. Your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs shape your reality. By acting as if everything always works out for you, you align yourself with the flow of abundance and success. You become a magnet for positive experiences and opportunities. Trust in this process and know that the universe is always supporting you. To act as if everything always works out for you is to live with a deep sense of faith, trust, and alignment. It is to understand that your inner world creates your outer world and that everything you desire is already on its way. By maintaining this mindset, you open yourself to a life of limitless possibilities and boundless abundance. Remember, everything is always working out for you. And as you continue to live from this belief, you will witness the unfolding of a reality beyond your wildest dreams. As you immerse yourself in the belief that everything always works out for you, you become attuned to a profound sense of inner peace and resilience. This sense of tranquility is not dependent on external circumstances, but arises from an unwavering trust in the natural order of the universe. It is a trust that no matter what challenges you face or how the external world appears, there is a greater force at work that is guiding everything towards your highest good. This trust allows you to navigate through life with a calm assurance that, In the grand scheme, everything is unfolding exactly as it should. To deepen this trust, consider the power of surrender. Surrender does not mean giving up or resigning yourself to fate. Rather, it means releasing the need to control every aspect of your life. When you surrender, you acknowledge that there are forces beyond your control that are working in your favor. You let go of the need to micromanage the process and instead focus on aligning yourself with the feeling of your desires already fulfilled. This surrender opens up space for the universe to work its magic and brings you into harmony with the flow of abundance. Practicing surrender also involves letting go of the need for immediate results. Often people become discouraged when their desires don't manifest as quickly as they'd like. They may question whether their efforts are in vain or whether they are doing something wrong. However, the process of manifestation is not always linear or predictable. Sometimes the universe needs time to align all the elements required for your desires to come to fruition. By practicing patience and trusting in the timing of the universe, you allow the manifestation process to unfold naturally. Furthermore, it is important to cultivate a mindset of non-resistance. Resistance occurs when you focus on what you don't want or when you fight against the flow of life. This resistance can create friction and delay the manifestation of your desires. Instead of resisting, embrace the flow of life and move with it. When you encounter challenges or obstacles, approach them with curiosity and openness rather than frustration or anger. See them as opportunities for growth and learning rather than as roadblocks. This mindset of non-resistance helps you to remain aligned with your desires and allows for a smoother, more effortless journey. Another aspect of living, as if everything always works out for you, is to maintain a high vibrational frequency. Your vibration, or the energy you emit, has a direct impact on what you attract into your life. When you are in a state of joy, gratitude, and positivity, you align with the frequency of abundance and attract similar experiences. Conversely, when you are in a state of negativity or doubt, you align with lower frequencies and attract experiences that match that energy. By consciously choosing to raise your vibration through positive thoughts, feelings, and actions, you enhance your ability to manifest your desires and experience the abundance that is already on its way to you. Engaging in practices that elevate your vibration can be incredibly beneficial. Activities such as spending time in nature, engaging in creative pursuits, practicing mindfulness, and surrounding yourself with positive influences can all contribute to a higher vibrational frequency. Additionally, taking care of your physical well-being through exercise, healthy eating, and adequate rest supports a positive and energized state of being. When you prioritize your well-being and engage in activities that uplift you, you naturally align with the belief that everything is working out for you. It is also valuable to recognize and celebrate the small victories and progress you make along the way. Often people focus so much on the end goal that they overlook the incremental steps and achievements that lead to it. Celebrating these small wins reinforces the belief that everything is moving in the right direction and helps to build momentum. Acknowledge and appreciate every sign of progress, no matter how minor it may seem. This positive reinforcement keeps you motivated and aligned with the feeling that everything is working out for you. Additionally, consider the role of self-compassion in this journey. Be gentle with yourself and acknowledge that there will be moments of doubt and uncertainty. Self-compassion allows you to navigate these moments with kindness and understanding rather than self-criticism. It helps you to maintain your alignment with the belief that everything is working out, even when you face challenges or setbacks. By treating yourself with compassion and understanding, you create a supportive inner environment that fosters resilience and growth. Another crucial element of this mindset is the practice of letting go of the need for validation from others. Often people seek external validation to confirm their worthiness or to reassure themselves that they are on the right path. However, true validation comes from within. When you believe that everything is working out for you, you no longer need external approval to feel confident in your path. You trust in your own intuition and inner guidance, and you know that you are worthy of your desires simply because you are. This internal validation strengthens your belief in the process and enhances your ability to manifest your desires. As you continue to embody the belief that everything always works out for you, you will notice a shift in your perception of the world. You will begin to see patterns and synchronicities that reinforce your faith in the universe's support. Opportunities will present themselves in unexpected ways, and you will find that things fall into place with greater ease and grace. This alignment with the flow of abundance creates a ripple effect that enhances every aspect of your life, from your personal relationships to your career and beyond. Remember that this journey is not about achieving perfection or avoiding challenges. It is about cultivating a mindset of unwavering faith and trust in the process. It is about recognizing that you are a powerful creator, capable of shaping your reality through your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. By acting as if everything always works out for you, you align yourself with the flow of abundance and success, and you open yourself to a life of limitless possibilities. In conclusion, living as if everything always works out for you is a profound and transformative practice. It requires a deep sense of trust, surrender, and alignment with your desires. It involves maintaining a high vibrational frequency, celebrating progress, and practicing self-compassion. It is about releasing the need for external validation and embracing the belief that you are worthy of all that you desire. As you continue to embody this mindset, you will witness the unfolding of a reality that reflects your highest aspirations and deepest dreams. Now, trust in the process and know that everything is always working out for you.